Hey guys, what's up? I'm Cyan, and you're watching a channel that you probably already know about, maybe. Um, this is actually my third take at doing this video, and both other times that I've sat down to do this, I've said, oh yeah, I'm just going to do a quick little conversational video and not edit it or anything. It's not going to be a big deal. I just want to give you guys a little update. But here I am with my third take because it's really hard to do these videos. It's something that I've learned. I'm never really satisfied with like everything, and I always keep wanting to go back and like this could be better, this could be better, this could be better. So here I am, and even though it's this nice little conversational, chill talk about what's happening, I still just like, man, that was bad, and I want to do it again. Anyways, I'm not going to post this video to Team Liquid or Reddit because I'm really only doing it for the people that wanted to follow what it is like that I set out to do, the Starcraft history project. And I think that the people that really wanted to follow it are probably just subbed. So I'm not going to post it to Reddit. If somebody else posts it to Reddit, that would be, I think that's interesting. Um, but I'm not expecting that to happen, and I'm certainly not asking anybody to do that because that would get me banned from Reddit. Um, but yeah, I think that it's very interesting looking at like the statistics of where I get my views from and everything, like on my analytics page on YouTube, because most of them are just embedded, which makes me think, wow, Reddit is like 90% of my audience, and that's cool. That's what I expected, but it's very interesting. So I'm curious to see what happens when I don't post a video to Reddit or TL. Anyways, I wanted to give you an update on the project. I haven't posted a video in like a real long time. I haven't really posted videos in general. I posted a video about Combat X that was kind of controversial, but I guess I shouldn't have really been surprised at that. The StarCraft project was not forgotten about. I did work. At least half of it is done. I've done like everything that I wanted to do with Steam Liquid. I've got in my notes, which are right there. I've got them done. I've got the statistics that I wanted to find, and I've got like I've drawn a conclusion based on what I found. Um, and the reason why I haven't done a video on that in like God knows how long, um, OBS isn't working for me. Um, I'm using a laptop, and there's a guide on the OBS like help page and stuff to teach you like, oh well, this is the problem that you're having on your laptop. This is what you do to fix it, but it just isn't working. So I've got a thread up today, and hopefully I can fix that. But until then, I'm not going to make a video about this major update because I want it to be really strong. I want it to be strong content. One of the best pieces of advice that I think I've seen, Destro, Tempo, Winter, and Maximus Black did an episode of Remax talking about content creation stuff, and I can't remember who said it. Maybe Jack Attack was there too. Anyways, one of the most important things that I think I got from that was one of them said, whenever you do an update or whenever you do a new piece of content, always try and make sure that it's better than the last piece of content that you did. And I think that's really, really, really good advice. And I think that one of the problems that I've been having is there's not a lot going on visually here. Like, all of the videos that I've released have only been my face because that's all I've been able to do. And I think I do a fairly okay job with keeping a super conversational, exciting tone. Not in this video, but in other videos. I think I do okay with that. But if there's nothing on screen to hold your attention, then there's not a lot of motivation for you to be watching the video. You could just, flick it off and listen to it, or tune out halfway through and then realize, wait, there's another like 2 minutes to this. I may as well just close it. And that's not what I want. And especially in a major update, I have lots of things that I want to be saying, and I want to be backing it up with on-screen statistics, graphs that I've done. I want to bring up certain threads and all kinds of stuff like that, because it's important to back up what you have to say. So I'm not comfortable with doing that kind of video until I can do it the way that I want to. And there are other videos that I wanted to do that I've a little bit missed the boat on, actually, because last week there, the community really blew up at Blizzard and like Blizzard's inactiveness, I guess. And there were I wanted to do videos on some particular things in that for a couple months now, but I just kind of didn't. And I've missed like that train. That train blew through that station already. But I still want to do these videos because the things that I wanted to talk about I don't think were really touched on, and the things that I want to talk about are a little bit controversial too. So I want to be able to back it up with these statistics that I've got, these screen captures, all this stuff, right? All that good stuff. So again, it's just not something that I can do until I get some decent like monitor capture stuff, and I'm relying entirely on OBS for that. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't think so. I still want to like do videos. There's an issue with the Wayback Machine and Reddit that I'll talk about in like my major update. Essentially, because Reddit as a forum cycles really fast and cycled really fast, like back in the heyday, a lot of the things that I want to be seeing, like things that I knew happened, might not be clearly represented. So it makes it very difficult to do what I did with Team Liquid on Reddit. Like I couldn't do anything with the forums on Team Liquid because of how fast they cycled and the way that capturing works like that. I just couldn't do it. And even some of the news posts are a little bit iffy because of just how fast everything goes and how the Wayback Machine works. So it's interesting, but I'll talk more about it. Maybe I'll talk more about it. I pretty much just summed it up. I'll talk about it a little bit more when I get a chance. So it's potentially done, the history project, and it's potentially disappointingly done because I didn't get everything that I wanted to get. But I think that there's still things that we can do with Reddit and the Wayback Machine, and I think that the conclusions that I've been able to draw from Team Liquid are at least interesting, and I think that I want to put it to all of you. I've drawn my own conclusions. I want to put it to every one of you to draw your own conclusions too, especially all of you guys and gals and everybody that's been following me like and wanted to see this thing happen. It's been interesting. I made a post talking about this thing that I was thinking about doing like back in January, I think, or even December, because Destiny made a post talking about how there's like no content creation happening in Starcraft anymore. It's all just like esports pros, esports pros. There's no game stuff. There's no fan art. There's just nothing. And I thought, like, what can I do? And I wanted to do this. This is the only thing I could think to do. And at the time, I didn't even have good enough to do. I didn't have good enough internet to post YouTube videos. I just thought, like, okay, I'll just do text posts. And that brings me to like my fallback plan. Actually, that's really good that I remembered that. If worst comes to like absolute worst, push comes to shove, and OBS just straight don't work, then I'm gonna do text post, and I'll just put all my graphs, put all my stuff in there, and I'll put it out to you. Like no matter what, don't worry, it's all coming out. I'm not sitting on all this information that I've worked really hard to get, and just having it in my room. Like I want to show you guys. I want to see your thoughts. Even if it's only like 10 people, I think it's interesting, and I want to keep doing these videos and stuff and talking about things because I've got a lot of things to say. I think I'm not a relevant person, but I really like to talk. so I'm just gonna keep talking, and I'm excited for Overwatch, and I think I might do a video on the Overwatch subreddit really soon because there's a thing that I want to talk about. So yeah. Because I'm not posting this to Reddit or anything, I want to thank everybody watching this right now because I consider you guys like true fans. True fans, yo. There have been people that have messaged me on Reddit. Like, there was a guy that messaged me like once a week on Reddit for a while, just asking me how I was doing with it and everything. And like, hey, when's the next update? When are you coming along? How's it going? And that was pretty cool. I liked that. That was an interesting little experience. And it's interesting to like get Twitter followers and subs and stuff, and hear people say like, "Wow, this is something that I could be interested in." Hope to see more. I'm glad. It's good. It's good stuff. So yeah, I'll hopefully sort everything out. This video was longer than I wanted it to be, but I think this is going to be the take that I stick with. So thanks for watching, guys. Stick with it. You'll hear from me soon. Soon.